Viewer discretion is advised.
"1957 saw the Soviet Union launch Sputnik 1 to much fanfare. The Little Rock 9, with the help of the 101st Airborne, were integrated into a previously all-white Arkansas high school. And West Side Story was the big story on Broadway. In the music world, the final day of 1957 ushered in a new era with the birth of the legendary, notorious BWG. The future rocker's given name was Brent Warren Gillette, and all who met him knew from the start he was special.
How long is this gonna take? You know how much stuff I gotta do today? When you make it big in Hollywood, and it seems like everybody's wants a piece of your time. Anniversary, birthday. Go ahead, turn the camera on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So, are you excited for your 60th birthday?
40, I'm 49.
Tell me when.
The first time I met Brent was when I had moved from school in Bellingham, Washington, WW. Woohoo!
Dad, you don't look 50, so you should buy me a car.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Hey Brent, happy birthday. Not lucky you got a young wife to keep you in shape, you know. But anyway, happy birthday, we love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother.
Dad, your birthday present is being a grandpa. Aren't you excited?
Happy birthday, Uncle Brent.
You know how much we appreciate your sense of humor and your lightheartedness about everything and the way you like to talk a lot. I mean, God. I just want to settle it down a little bit.
Hey Brent, this is from Robin and I. We wish you a happy birthday and hope you have many more, and we'll see you sometime this spring.
Brent, want to wish you a happy 50th birthday, and my wish to you is that the Vandals will win more than one football game next year.
Oh,
good luck.
Oh! That's what you do, Dad.
Uncle Brent, you're the best. And Michael's just a...
No. How old are you now? Like 50?
I was working a day job and I needed a job somewhere else. And so I went to Sun Valley and he interviewed me for a job.
Hey, Brent. Brent Gillette, how are ya? Wow, 50 years old. Hard to believe.
Hey bud, happy birthday. It's always been fun. I can't believe you brought me into this 20 years ago, but happy birthday and good times.
Was it 42? I thought you were 42.
42, yeah.
When I'm 50, you'll be 89.
Hey, Brent. Happy birthday, Mr. Doc G, Mr. Buttke.
That's not honest. Would you get out?
Mr. Conservative, don't humiliate me. I'm going to drag you out of the parties.
Happy birthday, Dad.
I'm looking forward to following in your healthy footsteps, even though you do look like Old Man River.
Get out
of here. Get out of here. I got special needs.
Brother Brent.
Oh my God, is that right? He's the pot stirrer. And then the shit stirrer. That's my brother.
Happy 50th, BG.
And I remember we sat down by the ice rink, and he, with his very large Barney sunglasses.
I gotta wear shades. That was a lot of fun, though. Although you did delegate most of your responsibilities to me.
Happy birthday, Brent. 50. To think 48 of those years you were a Vandal fan, because the first years don't count, and you only had 13 good years out of those 48.
Happy birthday, Brent, also known as Foamy, the Foamster.
Gillette packs an avalanche of smooth shaving comfort in new Gillette Foamy.
have a good 50th, and now that you're in my age group, maybe you'll do the boulder with me this year.
I didn't think you'd ever make it to 50, actually. All those Travmo burgers you used to make.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Brent.
Hey, remember that morning, Brent, at the Roundhouse? I don't think you were feeling too well for some reason, and you hit your head on the overhang going down the basement. Clean up, aisle 5.
Brent, just wanted to wish you a happy 50th birthday. Can't believe you made it that far, and hope you have another 50 years on top of that.
Have a great birthday.
He was just the instigator. He got us all in trouble. He'd always go, here, go do that. And then we would do it like idiots, and then we'd all get in trouble, and he'd chuckle. He thought it was so funny.
Happy birthday. I do not.
You don't like football?
No.
You're gonna break his little heart.
That's too bad, because it's not gonna happen, Dad. I'm sorry.
All I could do was look at those large sunglasses and his red mustache and kind of wonder, who was he? Who was Brent Gillette?
You're 50 and older than me, and you're not going to drag me out of any more parties.
Here's to our brother Brent, the prodigal son.
All 5 of you guys.
The brother.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Hey, happy 50th. Just think, now you can have body parts fall into the toilet when you go to the bathroom. That's what happens when you're 50. They call it teabagging.
I'm going to speak out for the citizens of my state who, in the majority, think that
Brent
is probably even a nasty, bad, naughty boy.
We know you. We're watching you, Brent.
And then, we went fishing, fly fishing for our first date. Still had the Barneys on.
I gotta wear shades.
He was very kind, very patient. And I kind of knew pretty much after the second date that he was my guy.
Happy birthday, Brent.
Or I could be a pie-fi, like all my wonderful aunts.
I think we got the message across.
Gillette, do I know a Gillette?
Happy birthday.
Brent Gillette.
Brent?
Yeah, he tells people that he works here.
Oh, the guy who imitates the runners.
Brent, you've become a good friend, a great employee, a better friend, I'm sure a great father. Happy birthday. We love you.
Brent, seriously,
I love you. I love you, honey, and happy 50th birthday.
My big brother Brent has always been such an inspiration for me. He has always been very, very special in our family. He always tried his hardest and did everything his very best. When he was a small child, he was kind of different. He always played with dolls. Dad and Mom always gave Brent unconditional love, even though he was a little off. He actually was my inspiration for going into special ed. Sometimes Brent can be a little bit socially inappropriate, and the rest of us try to guide him the best that we can, but sometimes that's difficult. I feel such hope for my students because when he was young, I just knew he was going to grow up to be a goofy, but he's actually become quite successful, in spite of the fact that he was an unusual child.
With the cold and flu season in full swing, it's now more important than ever for parents to be prepared. Moms, ask your pediatrician if Jack Daniels is right for your little shavers.
They're slugging it out in the middle of the ring! And there's a hard right to the jaw! And Blue Bomber's block is knocked off! His block is knocked off?
Sure, but you can press it right back on again. It's just part of the action with the world's only boxing robots, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx. Takes 2 managers to handle the fighters and lots of skill to win. With these control levers, you can keep your fighters in motion to duck punches. When you press this plunger, he throws a right uppercut. Press the other plunger and there's a left jab. Lots of exciting action and fun for everyone when the world's only boxing robots battle it out.
The Blue Bomber's looking for an opening! And there it is! That's the end of round 2!
Just push the flying head back and you're ready for round 3.
Boy, this is the greatest!
You bet! The world's only boxing robots. Get the Rock'em Sock'em robots.
His teen years found him announcing at a local radio station in Twin Falls, Idaho.
We interrupt this program with a special bulletin. We have found another child beating case. A very sad thing. I do tell you, why can't we get these parents distinguished from mankind? They should be put in a funny farm for the criminally in pain.
Give me it. Go get the stuff. Would you hurry? You're coming.
Hey, get out of here now.
Don't look at me. You're back.
Get the stuff, man. Hurry! Quick! We're gonna get busted.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
He spent his early 20s touring with the hard-pounding quartet, the Butt Kings, but the band broke up in the early 80s due to creative differences, when BWG demanded the band sport mullets on stage. Notorious BWG's comeback solo album, 15 T-Box Long Par 5, was a flop, both among critics and the PGA. A follow-up, BWG's Straight Outta Bellevue, was met with further ambivalence from the public. Another abrupt career change followed. This time a transition to being a less than renowned golf pro.
Brent Gillette is the only guy I know in the history of Sun Valley that has actually made a house move on the Sun Valley golf course. Brent has 1 in a million swing. And the next thing you know, the ball goes straight to the right and hits a house. And this house is Perry Thomas's house. And we thought it was impossible to hit the ball behind you to the right when you teed off. But Brent found a way to do it. So we thought, it's a 1 in a billion shot, it'll never happen again. We tee off, and then Brent stabs up, and we're behind him. And wouldn't you know it, only Brent Gillette can hit that shot twice in his life. And the same shot went off to the right and hit Mr. Thomas's house again. Anyway, the next time we came back, all of a sudden, out of Perry Thomas's ground, a 25-foot tree stood up there right between the tee box and his house. As the next year, that tee box got moved, that house got torn down, and it got moved back about 20 feet, and the tee box got moved. So Brent Gillette's the only guy I know that made a tee box move in Sun Valley, and a 25-foot tree came right out of the ground automatically.
Say, bet you going fishing all of the time. My baby going fishing too. Then bet your life your sweet wife can catch more fish than you. Said many fish bites when you got good bait. Here's a little tip I said I'd like to relay. Many fish bite when you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. I went on down to my favorite fishing hole, baby, grab me a pole and line. Throw my pole on in, caught a 9-pound catfish, and I brought it home for supper time, proving any fish bites when you got brother about to drive me out of my mind. He said, can I go fishing with you? I took him on down to that old fishing hole. What do you think he did do? He got a great big fish from the bottom of the pond. He laughed and he jumped and he was real gone. Man, a fish bite when you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. Say, put 'em in a pot, put 'em in a pan, cook 'em till they're nice and brown. Then make me a batch of buttermilk, whole cake on stuff on me. Chomp 'em on down. I said, man, a fish bites when you got good bait. Here's a little tip I said I like to relay. Man, a fish bite when you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. Say, bet you're going fishing all of the time. My baby going fishing too. Then bet you don't like your sweet wine can catch more fish than you. I said, many fish bites when you got good bait. Here's a little tip I said I'd like to relay. Man, a fish bite when you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. Said I'm a going fishing, my mama's going fishing, and my baby going fishing too.
Today, the aging, reclusive Gillette is difficult to find, as noted by VH1 reporter Johnny D.
You know where Brent Gillette is by any chance?
Probably playing golf somewhere where it's hot.
Well, Johnny, let's go ask Andy. He's our co-worker. He's seen Brent.
All right.
Andy, we're looking for Brent. Have you seen him?
Well, you know, he's probably on the course.
Did you check his office? Have you seen him at all today?
I believe he stepped away from his desk.
Have you seen Brent Gillette at all today?
I haven't. He was here just a few minutes ago, but he stepped out.
He likes to go to the other side.
He said he was going to be here working.
There's one problem with him coming through here. We actually work in here. Okay, so he steers pretty clear of the in kitchen.
Because you guys are working.
That's right.
I see.
Sweat. See the sweat coming down my brow?
Well, you know, I saw him one time. I thought he'd walk back to his office, and then I walked there, he's not there.
You know, Jack, I don't know if he's going to be in for a while. This is kind of odd.
What's he got?
Oh, man.
Well, he must have stepped out for a while or something.
He must be over on the other side, and that means golf. Is it summer?
I asked Judy. I've asked Andy. I've asked everybody, and they all say he stepped away from his desk. I'm not sure what that means. But once in a while, Judy tells me it means he went golfing.
When I was a young boy, only things that really mattered were making friends and having fun. Walking down the railroad track till you reach the river, turning just the way it must be. Getting down that dusty trail.
Is the eccentric BWG roaming through the back country of Idaho? Could the rocker legend be planning a comeback reunion with the Butt Kings? Or is it possible that the infamous Brent Warren Gillette settled down and has found contentment as a husband and father? Comfortable in his own skin and optimistic about spending his senior years in the Wood River Valley, enjoying time with his lovely wife, Janice, and his precocious little children, Nicole and Michael. We'll just have to wait and see what the next half century has in store.